Welcome everybody, my name is BT Neanderthal, and I have a new build for you dudes. I got a new build, well maybe new to some, but it's new to me. Alright, so first of all, this character is capable of clearing the pits Players 8 faster than my Hammered In on Players 8. No joke. 302 MF with 75 FCR, 60 FHR, so we're hitting the breakpoints that we need. And we have almost maximum res. I will warn you though that this is pretty expensive. I will say. It's very strong, but pretty expensive. So first thing that you're gonna need, that's probably the hardest one to get, is Death's Web, man. I put a 5/5 facet, it was 243 before. It has 12 mana after kill, which helps out a decent bit, and 8 mana after kill. Those two things are pretty decent. Shaco as well as a Mara's, a 35 Spirit with a 15-14 base. Obviously you don't need the 15-14 base, I'm just showing it off. Then we have Enigma Mage Plate, Trang Gloves, of course, because that plus 25% poison damage, poison skill damage. And we also have a Naggle to up that MF. Like we said, we have 302 MF, so we have that. And then also here, we have another ring, kind of a rare ring to help out our res a little bit there. As you can see, we're definitely in need of some res, so that ring like fits perfectly. 14 MF, 29 light res, and 14 fire. Obviously the mana stolen per hit, not gonna work. But we also have Arachnid's Mesh here, gives you that 20 FCR, which helps hit the breakpoint, and then plus the skills is very good. Then we have War Traps, which are 48. And then these are like all res charms. Not all of them are all res charms, but some of them are like fire. This one's hit recovery and fire. This one's really nice that I found in Chaos Sanctuary the other day. 11 fire res, 7 MF. Very good. Very, very good. And we also have an Annie 2019-9, an 1819 Necro Torch. These are all poison and bone skillers. That one was pretty sick. Found it a long time ago. And we also have a Geed's Fortune, 39 MF. On swap, we have that Spirit Monarch, as well as CTA again. 263 CTA. Now, Mercenary. As you may have noticed already, we have an Iron Golem. That's an Insight Golem. I have it in an Eth Cryptic Axe. It doesn't have to be an Eth Cryptic Axe, but I just, you know, put it in there for style. And just cause it looks cool, Eth. I don't know, man. Then we have Infinity Thresher and Fortitude Entity's Visage Merc. Okay, so some of you guys might know this already. Poison is not affected by Conviction Aura. So you guys might be like, why are you using Conviction Aura? This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. All that stuff. Actually, I do, man. Corpse Explosion is greatly affected by Conviction Aura. So we're going to be using both of that. I'll show you a pit run. I'll show you a quick demonstration after we get through all this stuff. So that's the gear. Our skills, we want revives, okay? Not because revives are good, but actually they add tankiness to our character in general. We also have 1 point into summon resist, so that way, you know, he's a little bit better with his Golem Mastery and his summon and all that stuff. Like everything just is a little bit more tanky, just 1 point. And like everything here except for Fire Golem and Skeleton Mastery. Over here, obviously our Poison Nova Necro, right? That's our main skill. So we want to max out everything here. Poison Dagger, Poison Explosion, and Poison Nova. I actually max Corpse Explosion as well for the reasons that we were talking about earlier, which we have Infinity, we have lower res. Amp damage definitely works better with Corpse Explosion, but we're going to be using lower res. So it helps it, not as greatly. Bone Armor as well, and then we have extra points left over. Well, I'll show you the lower res real quick. But extra points left over. Afterwards, you put in a Bone Wall for your synergy, plus 50%, or plus 15 damage absorbed, rather, per level. And then I just have 1 point in the lower res. You can add more, but just keep in mind, you know, you only get like plus 3% damage if you max this out. So up to you, but you know, I like maxing out my Corpse Explosion instead of my lower resistance to get that big radius rather than just, you know, 3% more damage. Damage is actually not an issue with this build, and I'll show you real quick. So we're gonna go to the pits. This is specifically built for the pits. Now you can run like Bale and different things like that, but the first thing that we do is lower res the monsters around us. You know, pop them all real quick. I'm also using a loot filter, which is really helpful. And then we just revive like everything, man. Revive, we have like 15 is good, so we're just gonna go for it. Also, like, if you can get something like this down here with like a bunch of little fallen guys, it's just like quick kills, quick easy kills, and you can revive all those guys. I actually got like an rune there, so like, you know, those places are nice because they're really dense, the Devilkin fallen champ packs. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is, you know, lower res everything first, right? So we hit that poison res. Or poison. Now, in between, right? So Nova has 2 seconds. You can see that right now. Over 2 seconds. That 10k damage is over 2 seconds. Within those 2 seconds, you can actually cast Corpse Explosion and maximize your DPS with this build. So lower res, poison Nova. First one goes down, you get a Corpse Explosion in between those 2 seconds. And like, you can really clear it out. And again, the guys, this is Players 8. This is straight up Players 8. It was before. And I'm playing on Pluggy right now, so that's why, you know, it said the SOJ or our sold to merchant and all that stuff. But this build is like pretty strong, and it's pretty fast as well if you play it. You can also, there's actually a different variation that I've kind of theory crafted. I haven't tried it, but you could also use like Homunculus, and if you're gonna run cows, you could use like Bramble or something. But like, if you're gonna go the Homunculus route, then you probably want to go max block because there's extra chance of blocking and stuff like that. I would say it's a little bit more tanky, but you lose FHR, you lose like FCR, so you might not be clearing as fast, not teleporting as fast, all that stuff, depending on the rest of your gear. But again, this build is relatively expensive, and I would see that it would probably just get more expensive if you decide to be even more fancy with it, like trying to go max block. But I would say that's just an option if you're if you're like not worried about being super fast. So again, this is a Players 8 build, so you know, if you want to do this on Players 1, you wouldn't need like the crazy gear that I got necessarily. Also, like, Corpse Explosion doesn't scale with Players 8 very well, so that's why we have the Infinity Merc that helps do extra damage there. But yeah, it's pretty fast, man. It's faster than my H-Den, unless I very specifically on my H-Den clear out, you know, just the elites. And I could probably do something similar, but like over here, the amount of AoE that I'm getting done with the Corpse Explosion combo, as well as the rip revives. It's taking a little too long, I guess. But I can usually get all the revives done, or revives to be alive the whole run, as long as I'm going fast enough. But again, the revives are just for tankiness. And yeah, this is pretty fast build, man. Like, we almost 100%ed the pits, and I could not do that in the same amount of time on my H-Den. But very specifically, you know, H-Den is faster at, like, you know, targeting a mob, whereas this one's good at just like everything in the pits. So just saying, thank you all, guys, for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. It's just a quick thing, but I discovered this build, man, and really enjoying it. I didn't actually think that I was going to be playing a Poison Necromancer, especially on Players 8. Like, I thought they were good before, but this surprised me how strong this build actually is. So thank you all for stopping in. Leave a rating below, and come check out my stream if you're interested. Don't forget to hit that sub button if you want more videos. I'll probably be putting maybe build guides out, you know, various things in the future. Also, there'll be lots of activity, I'm guessing, on Ladder Reset. We had Diablo walk the earth. I don't think this is gonna go very well. Yeah, it's not gonna go very well. The Necromancer is not very good at killing bosses at all. We might be able to P1 it and have our Merc do it. Let's try that. Let's try it. I don't think this is gonna go very well though. We could go like get revives like Urdars or something, but this is not gonna be. I guess my Merc can do it. Players 1, I guess. Maybe we can do this. That was like pretty funny timing. Like I don't usually get the Dclone. As you can see, P1 monsters, like it just wrecked them. And well, I guess he just doesn't revive, so as long as my Merc just keeps getting those crushing blow hits. Alright, I guess we can do it. And then, you know, he just doesn't heal because of poison. So alright, works on P1. Confirmed. GG. GG. Let's see what it is real quick. Let's see what it is. This was an unexpected surprise. I'm actually surprised how fast that went. I mean, I guess theoretically it makes sense because of the poison prevents his heal, and then my Merc just like DPS's him. 12-14. Not very good. So that's too bad. That's too bad, man. That's too bad. But still a cool demonstration, I guess. Thank you all for stopping in. I'll see you guys later. Love you all. Beasts. Alright, GG, guys.